We in the office.
Just say it how you feel.
Facts.
Say it how you feel.
Oh! We in the office.
Oh,
Hey, welcome back.
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's up, y'all?
Oh man, it's been so fucking long, dude.
60
It's
days
been too
in,
fucking
nigga.
long. Feel like a bid. Niggas did a bid.
60
Niggas
days
like,
in,
yo.
bro.
Oh man, here we are. Shit, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. So, as always, man, we got some fire for you guys. I know we've been gone for a little bit. Please, we know you miss us, but bear with us, right? Because we're gonna slow ease our way into this one. No lube needed.
Whoa. But again, y'all know life, man, and y'all know how it is.
Yeah, man.
It's life be life, and all you can do when life is life is life yourself. You dig?
Okay. whatever that means, bro. Okay.
They know what I mean. Y'all know what I
Yeah,
mean. You know life
yeah.
be life a bit.
I mean, yeah, it do. It definitely do, man. It definitely do. But anyway, without further ado, so today's episode, man, we're going to be talking about a topic I think most people can relate to. I'm sure there's been a time where you were in need of something, whether it's ass, money, shoulder to cry on, and you had to pick up that phone and call somebody. But the person you want to get a hold of, they
Just
didn't answer.
just ain't answering.
And you're
And
sitting on the
before we
other
even
end.
hop into not answering or answering, it's been
Mm,
so long, y'all might have
mm.
forgot who the fuck we was. So I'm Mo,
And I'm saying,
and this is Say It How You Feel again.
mm,
Welcome back off of this hiatus
yes.
and into this conversation about picking up this motherfucking phone.
Seriously. Seriously. So yes, picking up the phone, man. Listen, I think I told you this the other night, and I was like, one thing I pride myself on is if somebody calls me, I'm gonna pick up that phone. I've
Facts.
had too many stories where like shit gone south, and they called me. You know what I'm saying? I was the person that picks up. Shit, I was the person that picked up yesterday. I knew I was
Facts.
the first person that was called too, because I was just like, I could tell I'm the first person you call. But yeah, man, pick up that phone. I pride myself on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And there was one thing about you, bro, is a nigga gonna answer that phone like super dependable. I don't give a
Yep.
fuck what time I call, what I'm calling about. You gonna pick up that phone, man. And that shit is so like, it's dope to know that if a nigga ever need bail money, I know exactly who the fuck to call.
I can work some shit out. I'll make some calls, nigga, but
Bro. Hey, this the
I'll
only
make some
number I
calls.
remember, bro. This the only number I remember. Come on, man. Call the family, bro. Hit him on
Yo,
Facebook.
got you. I'll get it for you. I'll get
I
it for you.
know,
But
I know, I
you
know,
call
I
me to
know,
connect some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know, most definitely.
And that's kind of like, what's funny too? Speaking of connecting some shit, that's kind of like where I like my life to go these days. I like to be the nigga to connect some shit with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I like to
That's
be the
cool.
middleman type shit.
I do. I like that shit. It's kind of fun. It's a fun position, right? I
It's
played on
like
the show.
damn, what's buddy name from the Matrix with all the keys?
I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
You know
I
what I'm
know
talking
what you're
about?
talking. Yeah, yeah, the one that plugs
The
everybody in.
could enter
What's his
any key for any
uh
door. God damn it. Was it the key
research
man?
department. Research department.
Yeah, research department. Let's go check him out. The
Well,
key maker. That's his name. I was
the nigga's
close.
name is the key maker.
The
The key
Keymaker is a
maker.
fictional character in the Matrix film series, originally Matrix Reloaded, portrayed by Korean American actor Randall Duk Kim.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah, man.
Nigerian. Yeah.
No, he's
All right.
definitely
Well,
Korean.
thank you for that, research department.
Welcome.
And yeah, man, the key maker. That's me, man. That's me. I like being that person in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It suits me. It's what I do on the show. It's how I live my life. I'm in the middle, right? Let's keep it that way. It's like I told you the other night. So I got to make a decision, then we move. But yeah, man, that's me, man. So if you call me and you need something, I can usually figure it out for you. That's my forte. My forte. That's
Oh
what they
yeah,
say.
man.
Yeah, bro.
Does any with you being, in the middle,
Mhm.
have you ever like ran into any obstacles or adversity
Mm.
being in the middle of
For
things?
picking up the phone or just in general?
Just in general, like, since we talk about picking up the phone, you ever picked up the phone and just like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Every time. Shit, every time. But most times I'm just like, all right, well, let me look at this shit from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I do. If you think about it, I'm just like, all right, well, let me just throw this shit in there and see how you
That
how
devil's
you think
advocate
about this.
shit, man.
But does it work?
It does. It does.
But did you die? But did I fail you? Never. Yo, it works. Even when that shit is done to me, I'm like, damn, why didn't I think of that? It almost like fuck. And I know we talk about remember we had a whole conversation about this on the show. Like, okay, well, it's you say that shit like it's easy to just stop and think. But nigga, if that's what you do all day, guess what you're gonna do? Stop and think. And you kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not tooting my own horn because I'm only as good as my partner or the person that I'm talking to and bouncing ideas off of, right? So perspective goes a long way. Even when I bounce it off of you, I bounce it off of Free, or I bounce it off of any other my other boys, man. It's all about perspective, and everybody has different perspective, and it's interesting to see that. Right. But when you're in some shit, you're never thinking about it. That's the truth. Nope. That's the truth. But yeah, so many times I pick up the phone. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Quite a few times actually. But you know, I just take a step back and listen to it. Listen to what's going on, or why you called me. You know what I'm saying?
And then you gather that information, let it swirl around a little bit, and then you
spit the shit back at you.
You know, drop it. So let's figure this out, bro. Let's figure this out.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this, man. But yeah.
So was it anything? I would say, was it anything in your life that made you like, I gotta pick up the phone? Like, what shaped
Honestly,
you into this nigga that always pick up the phone? That's so dependable on phone calls.
All right, so you know this, like, let's say working with me, right? Just working with me. So working with me, you know how like demanding jobs can be, or our job was, right? And especially if you're in a supervisor position and a good one, if you're a good supervisor, let me say that, you're gonna take that time to pick up that phone because you just really never know what the fuck is going on. I've got, matter of fact, I'll give you great stories, right? So the one that shaped me in terms of picking up the phone, making sure I'm dependable is there was this dude, man. We used to work with this cat. We wasn't really close or whatever, but he ended up, it was a late night. He was drinking. I guess he was really going through some heavy shit back home. He was away from his family, and he was calling people. And all night he was calling people. Nobody picked up the phone. I was one of those people that he called, did not pick up the phone. It wasn't a ridiculous hour either, like, 3 a.m. It was like a reasonable time, like 10, 11 on a weekend, right? People are up. And nobody picked up the phone, man. Dude ended up killing himself, coming to work Monday, dropped the bomb on you. Damn. Then when they pull up his phone records, this is the worst part. They kind of call everybody in the office and was like, yo, your name's on this list. Your name's on this list. Your name's on this list. You're not in trouble, but we would love to know, what were you doing that you couldn't pick up the phone? And, and then they were like, we're not here to guilt trip you either, but, he called you. And we honestly believe that he called you with an intention that if one of you was to pick up the phone, you could have potentially saved his life. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's some heavy shit, man.
It is.
Some heavy shit. So yes, ever since that, bro, I kind of pride myself on like, yo, pick up that phone, nigga. Pick up that motherfucking phone. Pick it up.
And if you've had anybody, in your life that has been through that, that has, ended themselves prematurely, that's the first thing you say is, why you ain't called me? You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have called you. Like, it always ties back to this phone every time. Always ties back to the phone,
It does. Another crazy thing too is like, some people, they pick up the phone, but they don't pick up the phone with the intention of like trying to get the other person out. You know what I'm saying? Or they pick up the phone, but they're just like, I don't want to say not there, but they're not making a conscious effort. And that's just as bad as not picking up the phone. Yeah, you might as well just not pick up the phone. It's worse if you ask me, because now it's like, damn, nigga, I'm really not important. Yeah, exactly.
You don't even care.
You don't even care.
Am I bothering you?
Yeah. It's like, yo, what the fuck, man? I called you for some fucking help or advice or whatever the case may be, and like, you giving me the cold show. It's like, nigga, what's the point? What's the fucking point? Yeah. So that's another thing, man. But I'm gonna tell you a crazy story, bro. There was a guy we used to work with. I know you met him. We do the whole no names thing, but I know you you met this dude, and he was, I can't say a fuck up, but he would just constantly get in trouble, man. And I may have told the story before. If I did, let me know. But what ends up happening is this dude decides he's going to get on the highway, a turnpike, right? He's driving on a turnpike and he gets pulled over. Now, he had this fast car and he was going about 100 and 9
Damn.
in a 65. So when they pulled him over, they were like, "Yo, what's the rush?" And they were like, "Oh, I gotta head back to base to change, and I got formation." This is on a Saturday. It was around 11 o'clock. So he calls me. They said, get the commander on the phone, and he calls me. Why did he call me, Mo?
Because he
Why did he
knew.
call? Because
Because
he
he knew.
knew I was gonna pick up the fucking phone. So I pick
Commander
up the phone.
Brown, I got pulled over.
No, they knew the commander's name, so I
Okay.
couldn't say that. I just had to say like, this is so and so, right? But they knew, and they knew he was in trouble. So when he called me, I had to play that. I played that role, bro. I talked him out of a ticket. I told him give him a warning. I told him he's gonna bring it straight to me, and that he's gonna be on he's gonna be I don't want to say lockdown, but he's gonna be pretty much his base access was removed. He couldn't leave base, and dead ass. They gave him the warning, and they said, "Hey, take that straight to Commander Brown. Take that straight to Commander Brown." And so, and then yeah, we'll be in touch. And if it ever happens again, that's it. We already got you in the system for a warning, and that's it. And literally, they let him go. And I said, bro, I warned him. I said, if you ever get in trouble doing any type of fucking speeding, illicit driving,
Don't
any
fucking call
tickets,
me.
you're done. No, I said you're done. I said I'm turning you in, bro. I'm gonna rat you the fuck out. He from that day never got another one.
Hell yeah.
That he learned his lesson. He was gonna go to jail, bro.
No shit. 109 and a 65. It's over.
You going 40? Yeah, you want like 50 over, almost 50 over. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail. But yeah, man.
That's damn near double the speed limit.
Yeah, it is double. It's over double.
It's not over double. It's damn.
Well, no,
double.
you know what I mean. I count it as in by 10, so increments of 10, right? So yeah, if you're doing 20 over, that's like okay, you're speeding. Right? You do 15, you're okay. They can kind of get away with it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, man. So yeah, that's me, man. So I always pick up the phone, man. You just never know what the fuck's going on, what somebody needs, and I try to get my undivided attention.
Yeah, man. And like
honestly, I had 6 people. Sorry, I had 6 people call me this week.
God
6
damn.
people. 6. I should open up a fucking hotline.
You really should, man. You really should start charging motherfuckers about a minute for this shit. Cause God, the 6 people this week.
6 people.
Only people that's call my phone this week is motherfucking bill collectors, bro. People ask me about their car warranty, man. That's the only people that's calling me.
You need to fucking open up that phone book, man. You need to start calling motherfuckers. But I mean, if you got time.
I really do, man. I really do. I would need to start calling, especially being so far away from home. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to reach because I got, my grandparents that I reach out to, maybe once, maybe twice a week, but I ain't got nobody I'm talking to every day. There's nobody I'm talking to every day. Not even through text message am I talking to people every day.
Damn.
I hit you up every couple of days unless I see the group chat active. I don't hit nobody every day other than the wife, but I see her ass, and that's more of a what we eating for dinner type shit,
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
but,
man.
That phone, man, it's crazy how nobody really talks on the phone anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see a lot of phone calls coming through. Everything is over text. The same thing with the social media shit. It's changed everything. Like everything's over text. Everything is just typing out words instead of actually hearing a flexion in somebody's voice,
Correct. I agree. And I think another thing too is like a lot of people nowadays, that shit is kind of awkward. You hear somebody talking and you like, oh, that sounded mean, or whatever the fuck the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like that didn't sound right, but just the way people talk or the way they communicate. But a lot of people are not used to that shit, man.
I heard somebody say that they get anxiety when their phone rings.
You want to know something crazy?
You do too?
No. I used to be that kind of person. I used to be that kind of person. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I would like for the phone ringing, I would have anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got other stressors and shit in life too. But like for the phone ring, it's like, oh shit. Cause usually you just, especially if you have like a demanding, that when that phone rings, it's demanding or it's duty or it's something like, fuck. So yes, I know people like that. And I know people, we know people that that get anxiety when that phone rings.
Hell yeah.
Their brain just shuts down.
Start seizing and shit. What about people that sent that FaceTime you instead of calling you? Like they just automatically FaceTime you.
That shit I don't like, man. My mom does that shit. So I'm like, you know what? I know why she does it now. She does it a lot more now. But I'm like, bro, I don't want to look at you. And then you sitting there just eating or walking around with the phone upside down and shit. I'm like, I don't want to see all this, man. Just call me, man. What do you want? Just call me. But that FaceTime shit is a different story, man. That's different. I don't know about you, but that's different.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely different. The people, you got people that hit you up on like Messenger that just send you a voice, not a voice, but a video, try to video call you on Messenger.
Nah.
That shit's
I tell
annoying
you
as
what
hell
though.
too. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Nigga, like we are
Nigga.
grown, bro. Like, send me a fucking message first. You just go try to FaceTime nigga
I don't
out
know
of
nobody
nowhere.
like that, man. And I definitely would like forward the call. I'm gonna tell you this though, right?
Yep.
Back when I was in the dating scene, man, this shit was weird. Like there was this chick that would just call FaceTime, or chicks would just want to call FaceTime, and it's just like that shit is awkward because you don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and it's like, why are you FaceTiming me? Like, but I get it.
You
I
just
want to
want to
make sure
see
you're
me.
real. No, that too.
Is that it? You just want to see me, bitch?
Well, you got to make sure they're real. You got to make sure that that person you're talking to is not actually trying to scam you and no
I don't know,
shit.
catfish shit.
Right, because they exist. But it's like, okay, after that point, like, okay, I'm a real person. It's like, why do you need to FaceTime me every time you want to talk to me? That's the part that just threw me for a loop, man. I'm just like, yo, yeah, but that shit is bananas. Speaking of the dating scene in 2023, God bless your soul if you're single out here in these streets, man. This shit is catastrophic. From the stories that I hear, insane. Bless
From
your
both
soul.
sides too. From both
It
sides,
is.
man. It's
From all
just
three
like
sides. From all three sides, man.
three.
From the guy, from the men, the women, and the people in between, nigga.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything in
It's
between. It's a
crazy.
wild time to be single in these streets.
I tell you, there ain't nothing out here, man. There's nothing out here. It's fucking scary. It's some sick shit.
It
But
is a fucking battlefield, is what it is. That shit is a battlefield.
yo,
Ain't no
oh
feelings
my
in
god,
love and war, bitch. Better go. Fuck out of here. That shit's crazy.
it is, man. It is. It is. But I guess they ain't pick up the phone either, man. But yeah, so
That's why they single.
that's why they single. But anyway, back to this phone shit, man. Listen, so yeah, people nowadays, man, they get really awkward about that. Making phone calls and all this stuff that, I don't want to talk to you. I just want to text you. It's just easier. It's easier that way, right? But you really don't understand how mad or how excited or how I'm coming across, my energy. There's so many things you could pick up in just hearing somebody's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how is
What
it
about you,
easier?
man?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit. Like, is it really easier? Because it take me 30 seconds to text something, 5 seconds to say it. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm driving and I decide to hit you up, it's not easier for me to text you then. You know, like what the?
True. I agree. In that instance, yes, I agree with you 100%.
I'm a multitasker.
For some people, you can always say anything faster than you can type it, right? But for
Absolutely.
some people, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like that face-to-face interaction without the face-to-face. It's just another interaction that they don't want to have with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's a multitude of things, but I don't ever feel no type of way when somebody calls me. I'm usually like, I just make time. You know what I'm saying? And especially if it's like somebody I want to talk to, I'm like, yo, I got so much to tell you. Then yeah. Like my boy called me today and we were catching up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just, I don't know, man. People are just different. People are different. So hey, I respect it. But what about you? There was never a time where you felt like, okay, damn, I wish I would have picked up that phone.
I can't say that there is one time where it's like, damn, like I could have saved somebody's life or some shit like that. I'd have missed out on some opportunities by not answering the phone. Like, fuck, what would have happened if I did answer the phone? Yep. You know, or you call back and it's like, yeah, never mind, man. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But, it ain't really been nothing that's really been too, like, mind altering or behavior altering that has happened outside of, conversations with you, conversations, with my other brothers, where it's just like, I'm glad that we had this conversation. I'm glad I did pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm glad you picked up the phone. Because after our last conversation about picking up the phone before we had this, but what sparked this idea, it didn't change my whole way of thinking about it, but it definitely made me look at things a lot differently. Like, man, like, fucking right, bro. Like, pick up that phone because you never know what that other person could need, you know what I'm saying? Or what whatever it is, it's worth at least answering the phone.
Agreed.
Agreed.
And if I don't get, and that's another thing too, like if let's say you can't, because it's very rare that I can, but if I can't, I'm going to call you back shortly. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I see it, I'm going to call you back. Because here's my thing, bro. What is so important? And now this is like going back to the beginning of this conversation. When they bring us to that room, I know it's not to guilt trip us. It's kind of to just inform us of the importance of answering our phone. And not because it's just work related, but because we are brothers and sisters, you know, we're not around each other. This is for like, again, if you're a supervisor or someone who actually manages people and you are called upon, because there's many of us that do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of people don't take that position seriously as they should. So I understood when they brought us into the room to explain this to us, it wasn't to make us feel like shit, but it was to really drive home what was so important on your Saturday evening that you could at least pick up the phone just to inquire about what was
as a
going
leader.
on. And a lot of us just as a leader or as a friend, even
Mm-hmm.
as a friend, what was so important? And nobody has a valid answer because nothing is more important than pick up that phone for someone who's dying. Real shit. Or on the brink of dying.
Yeah, but it's also like, what if we wasn't friends? You know what I'm saying? What if I didn't like you at all? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Why are you calling me?
Why they have your number? Why they have your number if you didn't like
because they got it off of the recall roster. That's why they have my number.
Okay. And for those who don't know what a recall roster is, right? Though, you know, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's a list of numbers of people that you work with. Like, that's why you got my number here.
It's so okay.
No,
so
I'm not gonna take your shift. I'm not working your shift for you. No, I'm not coming to pick you up from where the fuck you at.
I love this. This is great. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know me, man. What I'm about to do right now.
Hey, you about to
what
say
I do best?
Right down the middle, right? Go ahead.
Here we go. So if you're getting a phone call, first of all, you don't like this person, so I'm positive, almost 100% positive, you don't have their fucking number saved because you don't like them. Why the fuck would you? So you're getting.
I got a recall roster too. Maybe I've saved everybody's number, but again, that's a what if. Go ahead.
That's a what if. That's a stretch, but okay. Even if it was, all the more reasons this person's calling you at 10 o'clock at night, and you don't like this motherfucker. Aren't you gonna wonder why the fuck is this person calling me? That's so odd. That's so weird. You have a better chance of saying I didn't have the number saved, and that would actually be way better than saying
I didn't like that motherfucker anyway.
I didn't like that motherfucker anyway, and now he's dead. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. That's my take on it.
Funny, but yeah,
I mean, it's hilarious.
I don't answer numbers I don't know.
Whoa. That is fair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas, I give you that. But to say, nah, I screen that nigga's call on purpose, and now he's dead. That's pretty fucked up. But that's just what it is, right?
Fucked up. Hey man, that is a really fucked up way of looking at it.
It is, man. But hey,
you know, hey, what can you do?
It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I'll pick it up next time. I learned my lesson. You know, at what cost, right?
At what cost?
At what cost? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, ain't nobody have a fucking anywhere near of good answer to say they couldn't pick up the phone, man.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never too busy unless you're in the middle of some shit. And clapping cheeks is definitely one of those times you should not pick up the phone. Please don't pick up the phone. You're in the middle of some cheeks or some shit.
What's up?
Yo, yeah, there's a time and place, bro. Not in the middle of dinner. Don't pick up the phone in the middle of dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place. Like smacking, I know niggas that would pick up the phone to some awkward shit. Exactly.
It is.
Yeah. Don't do that, man. Don't be that person, bro. Do not be that person.
But I do have, like when I was in the military, I had this white boy I was cool with, you know, way back. And buddy was clutch. I'm talking about, I called this motherfucker like, bro, my train running late. Come pick me up. I'm on the way, Mo. Hell yeah. Bro.
Damn.
Hey, like it was like that, bro. Like I called this motherfucker, he stopped what he doing, come scoop me up from the train station because I done came all the way out here to see, you know, my old lady. On the way back, I'm taking the train back instead of driving. Come scoop me up from the train station. No questions asked, bro. Even if I'm late to work. That mean you late too. They come pick me up, bro. It's like, man, that's fucking like that's
okay.
That's a great fucking, you know, that's clutch.
So here's my question.
That's clutch.
You ever call that nigga to chill?
Yeah, hell yeah. We chill all the time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we chill all the time. I ain't just call them just, you know.
Okay. That's another thing too. That's another thing. There's some niggas that just call when they need something.
When they need something.
I hate that shit.
No. That's the
call
worst.
when you need something, nigga. Call to check up on me, man.
Ask me how I'm doing, bitch. How was my day?
You know? What have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? I listen, I said I got 6 people calling me. They're not leeches, you know, they calling to check up on me. They're not leeching, but most times, you know, they will want some advice. They want to run some shit by me. But they at least gonna ask how a nigga doing. Don't be that person that because I can see that. There's family like that, bro. They only call you when they want something. Do not pick up their phone. Do
Or
not pick up their call.
they just calling you with negative shit.
Yes.
Ain't nothing positive on the phone. You just calling me to fucking bitch at me about something, to complain about some shit.
Yep.
Some shit that I don't give a fuck about. Don't got nothing to do with me. Like, what
Facts.
You just unloading your problems onto me. Like, I don't want to hear this shit.
Facts. Don't call me. And I will not pick up the fucking phone.
Write this shit down in the journal, bitch. Like, get the fuck off my line. I don't want to hear that shit. Burn
Facts.
it.
Facts. And yeah. So, you got to know these people. You got to pick and choose your battles of who you're going to pick up that phone. But you should. You know what I'm saying? If it's out of the ordinary, someone you don't really speak to like that, then I'm sure there's a reason why they call me. And it's sad because now I feel like we're moving to the point where it's like niggas only call you when bad shit's happening or where like shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where we're moving as we get older, I should say. I can't say society, but as we get older.
Why do you think that? Like, why do you think it's only
I feel like everybody's just on their phone texting, man. It's so much easier. It's less interaction, less effort to sit there. You know what it really is, to be honest with you? It's less of a thought to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Then you can just text it, delete, retype it, reword it, get your point across. If you ever argued with someone, this is another thing too. If you ever had to argue with someone who just does not fucking get it, and all they want to do is keep bouncing around from topic to topic, the easiest way to shut them down, bro, is to text, because it's like, did I stutter, motherfucker? It's like, it's right there.
Did you not read what the fuck I just said?
Exactly. And then you could just keep pinging it. Bing. Put a little exclamation mark. Put a little heart. Like, answer the question, nigga. There's no way around that shit. I'm that kind of petty. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But when you're having a conversation, you say one thing and then they'll bring up, oh, but last week you did what? No, bro. That's why text is kind of clutch, because it's like less thinking is involved. It's just like, okay, type, respond. That's it. Respond. That's kind of how we are. You understand? So
yeah, I dig it. And
that's why
like
that
when
shit's like that.
You having a regular conversation with somebody, it's more like improv. It's more of a It's more, you know what I'm saying? It's more feeling behind this shit when you having a real conversation with somebody.
Right.
You know? And like when you said the whole like negative shit, like they call you unless something bad happens type shit. Or, they call you when it's something monumental that's happened. Yo, you won't believe what you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always one of the two sides of the spectrum,
Yep. It's never just, yo, how you doing? Or low key, I've had this in the past, bro. And this kind of, after a while, it kind of took a toll on me. It's like, they'll call to see how you're doing, and then they'll be on the phone for like 30, 40 minutes. And this happens often. And then they finally get to the point of why they called you. That ever happened to you? Well, probably not, because your ass don't stay on the phone that long. You were kind of like, hey, what you need? What's going on? All right, cool. All right, cool.
I am a let's get to the point type of person. Like, what's going on, bro? How you doing? You doing all right? Hey, that's what's up, man. How the family? Everything cool? So what's up?
Yeah. So what you need? What's up? Right. Yeah. But I mean, I got people that call me and then like they'll beat around the bush for drag it out, and they finally get to the point. I'm just like, we could have spent 40 minutes talking about this shit, because now it's gonna take 40 minutes to really get into this shit. Does that make sense? So there's those people too, man. So pick your battles. Know who the fuck you talking to. That's part two.
How much time do you spend on the fucking phone? Is what I want to know. Like, in conversation.
I mean, on average, I'm gonna be keeping it real. 30 to 40 minutes on average. Now that's
per
average. Per call, depending on who it is. Yes.
Damn.
I mean, it's funny because I don't feel like I have a lot of friends, but I guess I do have a lot of friends.
Yeah,
or like family. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that I could talk to. But yeah, on average, bro, that's what I'm spending on a call. And it's just catching up, running shit. I give a lot. Like, every time I get off the phone, I do feel like, well, that was productive, because I feel like I've given someone some insight that they would have never gotten unless I gave it. Or, they give me some perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's a money move, or it's like, what's going on next? So it's always something. Yeah. Too fucking much time, if you really ask me, though.
Always productive, though. So, I mean, if it's productive, it's worth it, right?
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. But I know a lot of people wouldn't see it that way, would they now? Some people feel like, man, I don't want to be on that phone for that long. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, to each their own. That's how I look at it.
Their own. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it, though, man. You can call me. If anybody want to talk to me, call me.
You need to open up a hotline, bro. Quit bullshit, man. Open up a hotline.
I should. Best advice hotline. That's what I'm call that shit. Say's advice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna copyright that shit for these niggas
Call
taking
me
it.
now. You can do some Miss Cleo type of shit, man.
Some gimmicky shit, bro. I ain't doing no gimmicky shit, man. I am not doing no gimmicky
Put
shit.
on a head wrap, brother. Put on a turban.
It's be on there
Call me
talking and shit.
now.
Nah, yeah, man. Picking up that phone is detrimental to keeping one's sanity, depending on which side of that phone you're on.
Absolutely.
Shit.
And it's again, it's so dope to have somebody. If you got anybody that you can call and that can call you, you know what I'm saying? We've had so many different episodes about how important a support system is. You know, and that's one of those pillars of the support system. But sometimes motherfuckers just need to talk, bro. Sometimes you just need to get some shit off your chest. And it's not an unload, but it's just like, it's good to have that support system where it's like, you know, if you need anything, you know, if you drunk on the way home and need somebody to keep you focused on the road. If you're going through anything in life and just need a little bit of advice, you know,
I've had those calls, man. I've had those calls. I'll be looking out for those calls. I'm like, it's one of these nights. All right, cool.
Yep. Cool.
It'd be good conversation too, man. It'd be that good shit. It'd be like that kid with the from the meme. Like, that's good shit. It'd be those kind of conversations. Be some good shit on those in those combos. But you know, yeah, definitely.
The support system is, you know, that's just one of the things that come with having a good support system. So if you don't got nobody in your phone that you can call, do you really? This is gonna sound fucked up, but do you really have like any like friends, nigga? You got anybody you can depend on? If you can't call somebody in your time of need, do they really give a fuck about you?
Yo, I mean, I was gonna say some fucked up shit like, you know, maybe killing yourself ain't that bad.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I'm joking. Forgive me. God forgive me. But nah, in all seriousness,
that is fucked
that
up.
was evil. That was wicked as fuck. I'm sorry.
Look at the devil.
Ha ha.
The devil is a liar.
But but I ain't worried. Biatch. Yo, I gotta put that clip here. Oh my god. Cut that bitch off. That is my favorite fucking phrase of all time. Cut that bitch off. And anyway, besides the point,
where do you be stumbling across these fucking
that shit is mad old. All right, I gotta give a backstory. That's this dude who came out of prison. He became a pastor, and he's on a hotline, bro. And he had people calling about God, but he literally just got out of prison, right? So he's like,
you talking about the light skinned nigga that was crip walking?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the OG. Yeah. That's the OG.
So this chick
bitch, I'm God. If a fucking mystical playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So she shorty called breaking on him, and he was like, cut that bitch off. And they did. Oh my god. Oh, that's my favorite fucking phrase. That shit, yo, to this day, that shit got me fucking weak, bro. That shit is funny, man.
That is funny.
Oh my god. And we're talking about the phone.
Yep, and we talking about the phone. Speaking of phones, the one thing that I really like, these phones are so dope. You know, iPhones, like smartphones, they're amazing. But boy, the satisfaction of hanging up on a motherfucker with the flip phone. Like, this shit don't do it for me. Like,
we're gonna have a whole 10 minutes on this shit. Maybe not
this
10,
don't
but
do it for me. But man, shut the fuck up. Like,
nigga, the set. Yo, you know what? That shit is one of the most underrated feelings on the fucking planet, bro. Because I low-key feel like there's like a millisecond where they can hear that shit. They can hear that shit click, and you like, yeah, nigga, I just hung up the phone on you.
Off that motherfucker.
Bro. Oh my god.
That's just like shit. It's like the pump on a shotgun.
Word. It's like, oh man, that shit feels so good. Do that shit. I miss that shit, bro.
I do too.
Ooh, I used to fuck my screens up. Click like this. Click. Shut up, nigga.
I would say, damn, how hard you slamming your phone?
And them shit's indestructible too, man.
It was, man.
They could take it. Oh my god. Damn, you brought that shit back.
I broke a razor one time doing that shit.
I bet them shit was
because I slammed it and then I picked it up. Like, I went to open it up again because you ever slam something prematurely? Like, man, shut the fuck up. I got something else to say to this bitch. And when I opened it up, I broke the.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was only like 13, but man.
That shit is funny. Yes, bro. I miss that shit. I miss that shit so much. I mean, they had touch screens that you can. It's not the same though, but they got touch screens. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, a good old flip phone get the job done. You drive your point across. I tell you that right now.
Hell yeah! And if you seen somebody do that shit in public, you knew they was serious. Don't talk to them after that. Like just let them chill.
Let that shit simmer. Right? Don't even fucking approach. Give it 5 minutes before you say something to that person because you know they hate it, and they stand there too, just like.
I can't believe this motherfucker.
For real. Like that. Oh my God, man. Yo, honestly, bro, thinking about flip phones and bringing it back, man, I think like the telephone era was the 90s, bro. Gotta be the 90s.
90s and early 2000s, like before 2010.
Yep.
You know, from like, I say from like 97 to like 2009.
We might have to bring it back, though. We might have to bring it back. Nigga, there's a whole song. Mr. Telephone Man.
He wasn't talking about no motherfucking cell phone. He was talking about a landline telephone.
But you gotta bring it back. I was thinking about that shit. I was like, you gotta bring it back. Mr. Telephone Man.
That phone was one of them phones that you own the phone and your mama on the other end. Like she could go pick. Hey, you better get off my goddamn phone talking to this little bitch, little hot ass girl. I don't miss that shit at all.
I mean, hey, it's good though, because you know you still get that satisfaction. Like, all right, I'll call you tomorrow. Click. You know what I'm saying? You can hear that. Dumb phones, you can hear it.
You heard a click.
You knew when a motherfucker slammed the phone on you. You knew. There was no mistake. Now you could just say, oh, you know, I butt dialed you or my thumb slipped or whatever. Nah, back then you knew motherfucker banged on you.
Yeah, all right. Click. Like
oh man. So yo, you have anybody? Do you know anybody, right? Like let's say you ever had to call somebody, man, and you knew these niggas was not gonna pick up the phone.
Yes, absolutely.
Man, let me tell you.
No, the motherfucker not gonna pick up the phone. I could call right now, and I bet you won't pick up the phone. I'm not gonna do it, but I bet you I can call right now.
I fucking believe it. So funny story. I was actually go ahead.
Hit the nigga on his birthday. Hit me the next day. Like, God. Bro, what the fuck are we doing?
On his birthday?
Brothers. I hit him on his birthday to say happy birthday. He'd pick up. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Happy birthday, Brody. I know you're busy.
I mean, how busy could one be? How busy could a person be, man?
I mean, busy enough not to answer the phone.
I mean, I'm being honest before I get to my story. I'm being honest. Lately, I've, you know, niggas sending me shit. Unless you texted me, even when you text me, I kind of been like, you know what I'm saying? But you call me, I'll pick up. But that texting shit, I kind of
that shit dead.
I've been too busy, man. And when I say busy, I'm just like doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not trying to sit there and be on my phone. And if I'm on my phone, it's like late at night anyway. But anyway, so back to this funny ass story, right? So this is the craziest shit on earth. I got this boy, man. He actually called me today and we was catching up and shit. But like it's funny to watch a person grow as a human being. Watch them grow from like their teen years, you know, 14 into a grown ass man. And I don't know why, but this nigga always had a problem with picking up his fucking phone, bro. I could be getting jumped, stabbed, shot, raped, for Christ's sakes. And this is the one person that can save my life. But this nigga would not pick up the phone, bro. If someone put a gun to my head and said, call one person that you know is not going to pick up the phone, it'd be this nigga. I'm telling you, until it wasn't. You ready? I made a bet.
Oh, shit.
This shit is horrible. I made a bet. I say, yo, I bet you $150 this nigga's not going to pick up the phone. Right? I was with some mutual friends. They said, bro, you sure you want to make that bet? Are you sure about that? They're like, are you sure about that? I was like, bro, he's not going to pick up the phone. He never picks up the phone. I like, all right, 150. I was like, 150. Here it is, cash. All right 50s. Here. Right here. They put their money on the table, put money on the table. Everybody's like, whoa, this is good. I said, how many calls do I get? They say, just one. I said, I'm pretty, I like those odds. I'm confident. He's not picking up the phone. Bro, when I tell you this nigga picked up the phone, bro.
First ring.
First fucking ring. You know what this nigga
excited said? Too. Yo, what's up, Brody? I was just about to call you.
He was like, yo, what's up, bro? What's going on? I was like, nigga.
You owe me $150, bitch.
I was mad as fuck, bro. I was so fucking mad. I was like, you never pick up the fucking phone. What the fuck has gotten into you, huh? Never picks up the phone. I was so angry, bro. He was like, damn, you dead ass felt that way. I was like, it's not that I felt that way. I'm just a nigga that likes to follow consistency. And you consistently don't pick up the fucking phone when I need you to. So now that one day I need you to, nigga, I was like, I learned my lesson. I learned it's too many odds, right?
Yeah.
So
you
that
never
nigga
know.
picked the phone. Yeah, man. With him is now it's like he's getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten so much better at it. I guess that conversation must have made him feel like shit. You know, I lost money and he lost a little bit of respect for me. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, damn, you know what? Maybe this nigga's right.
You just gonna bet on me, bitch? You just gonna bet on me? Like,
He was like I'm trash? like I'm a piece of trash.
Fuck you, you know?
Yeah. I didn't think of it like that, but he dead ass probably was like, damn, this nigga don't have no trust in me.
No faith? Like, you don't believe?
None. Not a fucking now I do. Before I was like, nigga, I take my chances calling a police station front desk. You know, niggas never pick up the phone. Nigga, I'd call an insurance company before I call this nigga to pick up the phone, or Easy Pass or some shit. But to call you, nigga, I'm calling somebody else before I call you. One of them hotlines that put me on hold, nigga. I call the court system before I call you, nigga. I'm telling him, no faith. And after that day, I was like, damn, bro. I lost money. This nigga took the phone. That was it. I was so mad that night. And that was broke too, nigga. I thought I was gonna come up, man.
You was about to do a quick flip. That was your last one.
I was like, oh, it's easy,
like,
man.
Fuck.
It's easy. $150, I got it, man. That's easy. Man. That's chump change, man. Let's do it.
Ramen noodles and crackers tonight, man.
Nigga,
fuck.
What? I was so mad. I was so mad at myself. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But hey, you know, you live and you learn.
I was just about to say, you live and you learn, man.
That's right.
You live and you learn.
Hey, man, let that shit go. Make peace with it and let it go.
A hard head make a soft ass. Your mama used to always tell you that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You better.
Hey, man. And pick up her phone calls too when she calls.
Hell
I know
yeah.
niggas that screen their mother's calls.
What they gonna do? Call her back?
No, they don't like their mom for real. They just be screening her calls. They don't like their mom for real, man.
Like your mom, man. You don't give a fuck.
My fucking mom's calling me. Fuck. They just screen her shit, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas ain't shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, listen. I know we're talking about, you know, we're driving this point across of like, you know, being, you know, making yourself available. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. But there's some people that you really shouldn't make yourself available to, man. And I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You ever got that one friend when this nigga call you? He's like, you like, fuck, what this nigga want? Guaranteed 30 minutes
of nothing. 30 minutes of nothing.
Is it nothing?
Ain't talk about shit.
Maybe it's nothing to you. Maybe that's everything to this person.
It might be.
Back to this whole suicide shit.
Yeah, the motherfucker just need that. I
mean, yeah. But if you say it's nothing, it's nothing. But you know, sometimes, man, you just never know. That's why I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is. I don't call nobody with my bullshit. Very rarely I do. I only call people when it's like shit has hit the fan.
Yeah.
And it's done.
You got to be in a
tight spot. Yeah. You gotta, I'm in there. It's like, yo, I'm not getting out for a little bit.
Because I remember you caught me the one time about the one shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that happened, and you was like, bro, I can't believe this shit. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But that's one of those moments where it was like, what the fuck?
Good times.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, you know, you live and you learn. And that's why I have 2-step verification on my phone. For those who are wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind. Well, anyway, making yourself available, man. I'll be honest, man. Sometimes those phone calls when I used to call you niggas, man, that shit would really make me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Nick, anytime I call you, it make me feel better, bro. I don't give a fuck if I'm in a good mood or a bad mood. Anytime it's like, all right, I'm glad I talked to this nigga, man.
For real. Yeah. And I look at shit differently, man. And like I said, when I call y'all niggas, y'all look at shit differently too. So it's like, it's good. I mean, I know like as we get older, that shit typically dwindles. I see it, you know, my parents and older people, but it's like, it's very important, man, to keep in contact and, you know, be there. Like you said, a good support system. That shit is detrimental to one's mental health.
It really is, man. That shit is, you need that. You got to have that, you know, just having somebody that like my granddad, right? You know, that's my pops. I can call him anytime, but he's always on the phone. Like he got friends that he done had for the past 50 years. You know what I'm saying? that niggas is still alive, so niggas is still talking. You know, you call them up, they talk politics, they talk fishing, whatever the fuck, you know, whatever they talk about. But he has those. That's one of those people that's like you. Like if you call, nigga gonna answer. You might not like what he got to say, but
definitely sound like me.
You know he gonna answer. You know he gonna answer, and that's dope, man. That's like it's a life lesson, you know, to have that type of shit around you, where it's like, man, like, so the fuck what? I don't feel like talking right now. What's up?
Yeah,
what's
it's
up?
True. No. It's true, bro. It's true. And I, you know, it's funny. I got older people that call me, like I would say way older, but I got older that call me, and it's like it's interesting to see how like they ask me for advice and how I give them advice. And I'm like, I don't ever make them feel like, oh, you older, you should know better. But I feel like when I talk to them, they're like, damn, bro, why not think of that? That's awesome. Changed my whole life, type shit. Like that those kind of conversations. Yeah, man. And they do the same for me, bro. So like I said, it's good, man.
Yeah, man. Well, this was a fun episode, man. This is one of those, you know, I like to come back and, you know, drop a serious but yet heartfelt and positive episode on you bastards, because I know y'all missed us. We missed you too, you know. And the whole point of Say It How You Feel is to say it how you feel, but always to give just a little tidbit of knowledge, man. You know, you might not even be thinking about this shit. I guarantee you probably declined some calls this week, you know, if you one of them type of people. But now, you know, you can sit back and look at that shit like, man, what if, you know, what if it was really important? You know?
Or I'll take it a step further. What if you were on the other end?
And what if you were on the other end of that line? When you want somebody to answer the phone?
That's true, man.
So pick up the motherfucking phone, man. You ain't doing shit no ways. Get off of TikTok.
Instagram. Watching these.
Facebook.
I don't, social
Snapchat.
Media. Shit is stupid, bro.
Yeah. And again, even if you're watching this, you can pause this shit. You'll be back. We ain't going nowhere, dog.
That's
got the whole catalog, all right? So that's right. We'll be here.
Yeah, man. Don't you know, don't overdo it. You know, take your time, increments. But pick that motherfucking phone up. That's all we're saying. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, like I said, like Mo said, you know, it's been great coming back, you know, easing our way back into it. I'm going to stop saying I'll see you next week. That shit is a curse.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say farewell. I ain't saying see you guys next week, but we will be back though. Don't worry.
If you notice, I see you when we see you. Goddamn.
We'll see you soon. Week. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Yeah. But
we'll see you before you see us. How about that? Just be on the lookout. If you got them notifications on, I feel like this shit is like Christmas to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit pop up like, oh shit, niggas is back. Or they're like, oh, here come these niggas again.
Yeah.
Like whatever your feeling is when you see us, I know, you know, we glad, we're happy. Keep them notifications.
I know they're probably just like, where the fuck they been at? We've been busy. Like he said, life's been lifing, whatever the fuck that means.
Life been lifing, and when life is lifing, nigga, you got the life too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. If not, it's gonna get you.
Yeah, life catch up, man. So shit,
you got to catch up. And then you really gonna be calling somebody, nigga.
Yeah. I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind, Nate. I need some help. Anyway, I digress. Yes. So I'm Say.
I'm Mo.
And this was Say How You Feel, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, we love you guys. Couldn't do this shit without you guys. Who else would we be talking to? You know what I'm saying? Just two niggas talking to each other, and that's not what this is. This is a group chat. You know, it's a family chat. We need some more you motherfuckers in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hit them comments, like, subscribe, man, and let's get the party flowing. We got some fire for you guys next time we hop on this bad boy. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah, I know you've heard this in the past. Oh, we got some special plan, but nigga, like it's hey, just turn them notifications on. That's all we got to say. Turn the notifications on.
That's right. We seen some things, man. You're gonna be seeing some things too, man. For sure. Familiar things. But yes, we'll definitely see you guys soon, man. And you guys keep an eye out for the next episode.
We love you. Peace.
Peace.